Are you sick and tired of SEO tools that cost an absolute fortune? Well, in this explainer, we are going to build your ultimate SEO toolkit for 2025, and we're going to do it without breaking the bank. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's just be real for a second. Are you shelling out hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars every single month for your SEO software? If that's you and you're feeling that pinch in your budget, you are in exactly the right place. Because guess what? There is a much, much better way. I'm about to walk you through 28 incredible, affordable SEO tools that deliver professional-grade results so you can stop overpaying and start putting that money back in your pocket. So here's the game plan. We're going to start with a really important warning. Then we'll dive into the best all-in-one suites. After that, it's all about keywords and content. Then the free tools from Google you absolutely have to be using, some essential technical tools, and we'll wrap it all up with some specialized power tools. Let's go. Okay, before we get to all the good stuff, we need to talk. There is a massive trap out there that you have to avoid. Seriously, listening to this for the next 60 seconds could save you a world of pain down the line. I'm talking about something called Group by SEO tools. You've probably seen the ads for these things, right? They promise you access to all the big, expensive tools for some crazy low price, like 20 or 30 bucks a month. The thing is, they're illegally sharing just one premium account with hundreds, maybe thousands of other people. And yeah, it might sound like a bargain, but here are the hidden costs. You're going to deal with constant lockouts, tools that are painfully slow because they're so overloaded, and some of them even make you install some really sketchy software on your computer. Plus, a lot of these services are actually run using stolen credit cards. Bottom line, it is just not worth the risk. Let's talk about the legit tools you should be using instead. Okay, first up, let's talk about the all-in-one suites. Now, you can think of these as the Swiss Army knives in your SEO toolbox. They do a little bit of everything: keyword research, site audits, competitor analysis, all wrapped up in one neat package. So let's kick things off with the heavy hitters. You've got SEMrush, which is an absolute powerhouse for overall marketing analysis. And here's a pro tip. Their free plan is surprisingly useful. Then there's SE Ranking, which offers just incredible value for money. It's a personal favorite of mine for its mix of power and affordability. Of course, you have Ahrefs, which is legendary for its backlink data, and their free webmaster tools are a non-negotiable must-have. And finally, Serpstat is a really solid mid-range choice that also has a free plan to let you get your feet wet. And the list keeps going. If you're someone who prefers a desktop application where you have total control over your data, SEO PowerSuite is an awesome choice. For all you agencies out there, Raven Tools is fantastic for creating streamlined client reports. If you're just starting out, Ubersuggest is super user-friendly and incredibly affordable. Moz Pro is great if you want a tool that also teaches you SEO concepts along the way, and Mangools offers this beautifully simple, clean interface that's perfect for beginners. All right, let's move on to the absolute heart and soul of SEO, finding what people are actually searching for and then creating amazing content that answers their questions. These next tools are your creative arsenal. MarketMuse is a beast. It uses AI to generate these incredibly detailed content briefs that help you cover a topic so thoroughly you become the authority. For bloggers, RankIQ is laser-focused on you, using AI to help you optimize every post for the top of Google. When it comes to finding those juicy, low-competition keywords on a budget, KeySearch is hands down my top recommendation. And if you want to know the exact questions people are typing into search engines, Answer the Public is a goldmine. It visualizes all that data in a really cool way. Okay, we've covered some amazing tools that you can pay for. But hold on. Before you even think about spending a single dollar, let's lock in the 3 most critical, non-negotiable tools in any SEO professional's toolkit. And the best part? Every single one of them is 100% free. This is what I call the free foundation. Seriously, these aren't just nice to have. They are the absolute essentials from Google itself that every single website owner needs to be using. No excuses. First up, number 1 with a bullet is Google Search Console. You have to think of this as your direct hotline to Google. It's the ultimate source of truth for how Google actually views your website. It shows you which keywords you rank for, who is clicking on your site, and, this is crucial, it alerts you to major technical errors that could be destroying your rankings. If you aren't using this, you are flying completely blind. Next in our free toolkit is the Google Keyword Planner. Now look, it's technically designed for people running Google Ads, but it's an absolute goldmine for SEOs. Why? Because the search volume data comes directly from Google. Other tools are just making educated guesses. This is the real deal. All you need is a Google Ads account to use it. You don't even have to spend any money. And the third pillar of our foundation is Google Trends. This tool is pure market intelligence for free. It lets you see the pulse of the internet, showing you when topics are popular throughout the year, helping you spot rising trends before they explode, and even showing you where in the world a topic is most relevant. It's just essential for planning your content calendar.
All right, with our free foundation firmly in place, it's time to get a little technical. These next tools are all about popping the hood on your website, finding what's broken, and fixing it to make sure your site is as healthy as possible.
When it comes to crawling your site, you've got two amazing options. First is the Screaming Frog SEO Spider. This is the undisputed champion, the industry standard. It's a desktop tool that gives you a super deep, incredibly detailed audit. And the free version is generous. It lets you crawl up to 500 URLs. Now, if that sounds a bit intimidating, SEObility is a fantastic web-based alternative. It's a great all-around auditor that gives you really clear, easy-to-understand recommendations, and it also has a great free plan to start. Now, let's talk about monitoring. Site Checker is awesome because it keeps an eye on your site 24/7 and gives you solid, actionable tips for on-page SEO. If you work with clients, you're going to love SEO Optimizer. It's brilliant for creating these beautiful, professional reports that you can brand with your own logo. And if you want ultimate peace of mind, there's Content King. It offers real-time monitoring and will literally email you the second an SEO issue pops up on your site. How cool is that? All right, this next section is for the millions of you out there running your websites on WordPress. Let's talk about the essential plugins that basically act as your on-page SEO command center right inside your dashboard. So you've really got three main players here. Yoast SEO is the original gangster, the OG. It's famous for its super simple red, yellow, green light system, which is perfect for beginners. Then you have Rank Math, which is an absolute powerhouse. It crams so many features into its free version, including advanced stuff like schema markup and a content AI to help you write. And then there's AI SEO, or All-in-One SEO, another fantastic modern competitor with a really easy setup wizard. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any of these three. Okay, we've covered the all-arounders. Now let's get into the specialists. These are the power tools you bring out when you need to go really deep and just completely dominate one specific area of SEO. Majestic SEO is the master of backlink analysis. It has its own unique metrics called trust flow and citation flow that are fantastic for judging the quality of a link. SpyFu does exactly what it sounds like. It lets you ethically spy on your competitors, showing you their top keywords, their ad campaigns, the whole playbook. Plurdy is all about understanding your users. It gives you heat maps and session recordings so you can literally watch how people use your site. And if you just need one thing, simple, reliable rank tracking, SEObase does that one job incredibly well and even has a free plan. Wow, okay, so we just flew through 28 different tools. And the big question now is, which one should you actually use? Instead of getting overwhelmed, let's just walk through a really simple framework to build your own perfect custom toolkit. It's just 4 simple steps. First, define your number one priority right now. Is it fixing technical stuff? Finding keywords? Building links? Second, be honest with yourself about your skill level and pick a tool that feels right for you. Third, and this is huge, use every free trial and free plan you can get your hands on. Test drive these things before you buy. And fourth, never forget that you can combine the free tools like Search Console, Rank Math, and Google Trends to create a crazy powerful starter stack that costs you exactly $0. Because look, at the end of the day, here's what really matters. Effective SEO is not about having the most expensive, fanciest tools. It's about consistently using the right strategies with the tools you have available to you. So, after all that, I have to ask you, which affordable tool from this list are you most excited to get your hands on and try out first? Drop your answer down in the comments below. I really want to know which one stood out to you.